Hi, everybody. Welcome to my garden kitchen, where the garden is ongoing. I mean, we've got things growing in the kitchen. We've got a wonderful setup here. I'm going to show it to you. Whoa, bright, very bright. And we have over here a place to cook, and that's one of the most important places for people is a place to cook. If you're a chef and you want to cook, you want to have a nice place to cook. Yes. You want to feel good about your domain, and keeping things clean while you cook is one of the ways that I like to cook. So. And if you don't like to cook, you really don't want to cook. So many dishes, so many things, so many ideas, so many onions. We start our show with an onion. Today we're going to make a dinner called Frankly Linguine because it's a muscular dinner involving franks, if necessary. Today I happen to have a couple of beef franks, kosher beef franks, Hebrew National, that I wanted to eat up. And I'm going to essentially julienne these particular franks a little bit later. So I'm also dealing with some turkey polska kielbasa, which are like it's a Hillshire farm bread. I bought this for $1.99. So typically you can get franks for up to $1.99. I'm affording $2 for the franks. I'm affording another thing which I'm going to use as a sauce, which is Alfredo sauce. And this Francisco Rinaldi is an outstanding 4-cheese choice for your dinner. It's really tasty. It's going to expand everything and make a really nice white sauce. But you can also use a $1 can of cream of mushroom soup and add lots of fun stuff to it, like garlic. In any event, prepping the onion is the key. Getting that in the pan, in a hot pan with some virgin olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I happen to pursue really good quality food, so I'm trying to always get better quality. I got organic extra virgin olive oil. This is, onions can be a little bit of a problem, but I'm going to take a little bit of the organic olive oil and put 3 tablespoons in here. That's about it. And we're going to go ahead and chop up those onions. Whenever you cut meat, of course, use a separate plate. So I'll be doing a little bit of cutting of the meat. The dish also calls for a linguine. I got these non-GMO linguine, which is kind of cool that they're now making non-GMO. Ronzoni and Barilla and others are doing that. Look for the label. And I'm affording $1 worth of vegetables. In this particular case, we're going to use broccoli. And $1 worth of broccoli is approximately, if you buy it on sale for $1 a pound, you can get a pound of broccoli for approximately, this much. That's probably good. That'll be nice in the meal. It'll really add color to the meal. And we still have a little bit of room for other vegetables if you want to add anything else to this. Yeah, making Frankly Linguine here. I'm going to wash these vegetables off in case they aren't organic. And broccoli is such a robust vegetable that you really don't have to worry about too much with broccoli. It's pretty healthy for you. Yeah. All right, we're just going to keep those on the side. All right. I've got my hot water cooking up here, a half a container of hot water. It's coming to a boil. You add the linguine to it. I'm going to put a couple shakes of salt in there, sea salt. Let me prep the onion right now. Get that in the hot pan. Okay. Nice little sizzle. Put it all in there. Nice. So how's it going? How's everything in your life? Won't you be my neighbor? Yeah, HTML5 is working pretty slow. I walked away from the onions because I'm avoiding the tears. Tears of an onion. And you can click on this link if you really want to access the Flash-driven site, which is fine. It would be great. Don't cook with more. No. Ramen noodles are very, very poorly made. They have fluoride in them. They've done some studies on ramen. Yeah, they're slipping fluoride in your ramen noodles. Going slow. I can make chicken parmesan. This is frankly linguine. This is not dollar store crap. This is Rinaldi's pretty good. I actually got a sale at Safeway, $1 a jar for these things. So, yeah. You know, I'm going to throw some mushrooms in. You don't mind, do you? If you have any mushrooms or things like that, you can get canned mushrooms pretty cheap. Nice to throw a little mushrooms in with the, we'll do 4 large. We'll throw that in with the onion. Wash those off. Make sure there's no chicken manure on there. They're raised in chicken manure. People don't know that mushrooms are actually, they're very clean though. They wash them when they put them in the package, so I'm not really worried. One of the easiest ways to chop mushrooms is just bisect them in half and lay them all flat like this. See that? And just go like this. Now you want to take some Italian seasoning, which is a favorite of mine. As you know, I love to cook with Italian seasoning. Stuff is the best. I happen to replenish it with bulk, so if you buy it bulk, it's pretty good. No, I just told him he's banned from the show for being retarded or whatever I think he's a moron. Yeah. I think he's technically a moron. I'm not really sure. No, I did not steal mushrooms. A portobello mushroom appeared in front of me on a public street in a sealed package. And we've had this conversation before. Okay. A little bit of, about a half teaspoon of Italian seasoning goes in there. Okay, you want to take this up to level 6. Are you with me? That means a medium flame. Yeah. While that hot water in the back is cooking, you want to watch these things. You see these things? I told you this last week. Don't set it right there because a kid could go like that and it could really hurt him. So you want to put all of your pans, face them away from the outside of the stove as a point of courtesy to others who are walking by, who don't want to be scalded on their feet by somebody who happens to be cooking boiling water on the front of the stove like me. I'm talking about other people. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take a cutting board or a pan of some sort. In this case, it's a Corel. I love Corel. We're going to take the turkey sausage, open it up. Now I'm just cooking the beef hot dogs because I'm going to do something with the beef hot dogs in just a second. But the turkey sausage, as you can see, might need a little rinse. But it's practically like hot dogs. So, I mean, who's kidding who? I mean, it's a processed meat, right? It's a turkey sausage. Right. Okay, so we're going to put those out there like that. And I'm going to have you do something very special. Bisect your dog in half. That's right. Cut your dog in half. Just like we did the mushroom. Cut your dog in half, boy. Cut your dog in half. Now, don't do this to your body part or your hand. That would be very dangerous. Not good. Not gonna die. And to be safe, I am cooking a little extra meat tonight because I'm in the mood for sausage. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cut those in half like that. Then I'm not done yet. I'm gonna cut them again. I'm gonna julienne these suckers into 3 pieces, each one. I'm going for the julienne. If you make any mistakes, don't worry about it. 2 or 3 pieces out of each half. Oh yeah. We're trying to make people think they're not eating hot dogs. I know. Okay, level 6 is coming along on that grill. We're having some fun now, huh? I don't eat hot dogs ever. I just slipped in these kielbasa sausages because they look like hot dogs. I didn't have any hot dogs. Those two kosher franks, which frankly I could care less about. I'm trying to make a meal here, okay? For 8 people, you're not going to feed them nothing. We got to feed them something, right, man? That's what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, throw those all those sausages in on top of the onions that are cooking on the stove. Just take them and put them right on top. Right on top. Yeah. There we go. And just start cooking the heck out of that at a high flame of 6. It's actually medium high, whatever. 6. My hands are cleaner than most doctors. I mean, especially if you go to the hospital and get some antiseptic problem. I mean, you know how many people get sick when they go to the hospital? I do. 1 million a year get staph infections. 250,000 a year die of those staph infections. Do you want to go to a hospital? Welcome, record number breaking news. UHF is hopping tonight. We're glad to report. Excellent. Well, you know, I'm trying to work with people who are on a limited budget, and $4 is about, you know, you can buy hot dogs for under $1. You know, I just happen to find these sausages for $1.99. They're available. I wash my hands, yes, I do. And those beef franks, I found them kind of tough because they were, you know, they were past due. I'll be frank. No, I'm going to be David just for a while here. No, these are kosher 100%. I'm going to sliver off of these guys. Just little slivers like that. I'm going to sliver them off. What I'm doing is julienning the beef sausage or the beef hot dog or whatever the hell it is. Now, these are usually pretty good quality, these Hebrew Nationals. So what I want to do is add flavor to the dish, but I don't want to add a lot of salt to the dish. So while those other hot dogs are cooking in the dish, I'm going to actually put these in the water with the linguine and a spray of Italian seasoning. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? I know. Boom, boom, boom. But before I do that, I'm going to start cooking some broccoli in the water. So we're going to take that broccoli and just dump it right in. All right? Hello. Put those broccoli florets in there. Okay? Wasn't that easy? Yeah. Everything I do is easy, easy peasy. They were not Ashkenazis, no. Now, if you're not eating pork tonight, you can go the turkey kielbasa. If you are eating pork, you can hang out and just make a pork hot dog. Frankly, Franks. But if you are kosher and you're avoiding any pork in your diet, such the case, then you could actually get some good beef kosher hot dogs without nitrates. If you want to increase your salt, don't put the hot dogs in the hot water. If you want to lower your salt, you can put as many hot dogs in the hot water as you want. They're gross. I know. I'm trying to help people hey, I'm trying to help you. Okay? I need to calm down. All right. Thank you. Yeah. I didn't chop the broccoli, but you can chop the broccoli if you want. By the time the broccoli's in this thing, it starts to melt and it becomes infused and with the actual linguine. No, I don't have an easy bake oven. These aren't hot dogs. These are, did I explain to you? These are beef hot dogs. Pig is not in here. Testicles are not in here. This is kosher, okay? I'm not Jewish, but this is kosher. Okay, everything's cooking. Cooking. Wow. Look at that. You don't want to take the top off of this. Just leave it on there. Do the jiggle. Do the jiggle. Forget it. Hey, you need to calm down, okay? GOP operative who sought Clinton emails commit suicide. This is unbelievable. Things are getting very weird in two-party corruption land. I'll tell you that. I paid 99 cents for that package of Hebrew National. I buy things, past due. I've seen Hebrew National for $4.99 a package. So it's, when you're buying hot dogs, you're going for the lowest cost. That's why I made it frankly linguine. Thank you. Whoa, oh, call. I'm stressed out. I can't handle it. Yeah, we don't take calls from you anymore, man. I thought you explained that. I don't have huge anger under the surface, no. I'm a pretty easygoing, kind of easygoing guy. It's when you focus on problems in the country that I get so passionate. Yeah, it's because I've got a lot invested in this nation, as you do. And even though it may seem like I'm just cooking some wieners, I'm making a gourmet deal, okay? Okay. That broccoli is about ready to come to another boil again. Because once you put the broccoli in, it kind of slows down the boil. I'm actually going to throw the hot dogs in. I put them in the water right here. And I got hot dogs over here too. Those are beef hot dogs. And this is turkey kielbasa. Cooking away. All right, that's almost ready to start moving around. Let me take a spatula and move it around. Got some mushrooms. Got a lot of things in there. Yeah. I'm going to add some more seasoning to the top of that. I'm going to move them around. Kind of adjust the bottom a little bit, push it around. All right. Nice. Pretty much done. Everything pops right out. Okay, now I'm going to turn it down to a level low. And I put this Alfredo sauce inside of here. I'm just going to let that saute. You can keep it open top and just kind of move it around with a wooden spatula or something. I cook in stainless steel. Don't use tough Tefal or Teflon of any sort. Just let that bury all those ingredients. Now, granted, it does seem like I could have used a little larger, but hey, I got it done pretty fast, didn't I? I'm still cooking on level 6 over here in the back. I'm on low right here in the front. Please don't talk about my IQ. I'm very embarrassed that I have a genius IQ. It really does bother me. I wish I was never ever labeled as a genius. I just wanted to be an average person, We played that guy with a 200 IQ last night, who lives out in Missouri, working on his theory of the universe. Yeah. I'm glad I figured all that out. Yeah, you're only given one body through this time-space continuum. I don't need a loan. No, I've got a lot of money. I like the food that I eat. This is not dollar store trash. No, it's good stuff. Francisco Rinaldi is one of the better brands. In fact, I highly recommend it. It's made with real cheese. Very nice. We've got a full boil in back. I'm going to go ahead and add the linguine to the dish. You want to use the whole box of non-GMO linguine, made with durum wheat. Yeah. So one of the ways I put it in the water is you go like that, take the whole box, grab it like that. See that? Grab it over here and break up the bread. Oh, the linguine is a tough one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then go ahead and rotate it and make a cross. Crisscross. Beautiful. Now you're going to have beef-flavored linguine with broccoli cooking together all at the same time. Isn't that wonderful? Linguine takes about 13 minutes, so you're going to have to wait a little longer to cook this, but it is good, especially with that white sauce. And I don't waste any of that white sauce. I add a little water to it, like that. And if I had more room in this pan, I'd put it in there, but I don't. But what I will do is I'll add it to the hot linguine when it's ready. Because that sauce is ready to go right out of the container. Isn't this easy? And I'm cooking for 8 people. Yeah, it's actually me eating, over an 8-day period because Sarah's on a diet constantly because she wants to look like Ivanka Trump. You're lagging? Really? Well, it's all HTML5, man. If you want to go to the old site, Mark is kind enough to give us access to it. So you can go there right now. Check that link out. It was a problem for you. I know you never thought of using hot dogs and spaghetti. I know. You're going to give me all kinds of crap. I know this. I can feel it. But when you make things that are tasty and people go, wow, this is great. Who made this? Well, originally, came from a recipe online by David Sponheim. Well, who's David Sponheim? Well, he's the guy who's been trying to become president for the past 9 years, and they won't even give him airtime. In America, the land of the free. Yeah, right. No, Sarah won't be eating the meal. I eat it over an 8-day period. Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's super good. Yeah. You add $5 cream, voted best anti-aging cream of the low ATP channel. Really? I had no idea. You make an occasional kielbasa. It's not bad. Sarah won't eat kielbasa sausage either. If I tell her it's kielbasa, she'll freak out. I hope she didn't hear me. Am I black? No, I'm not. But hey, you can imagine me being a black person. Dude, I eat very well, and I'm teaching people how to live conservatively. But does cooked pasta keep for 8 days? Hell yeah, especially in the freezer. If you put them in separate containers, glass containers that are microwavable, because I don't microwave with plastic. If you do, you're one of those people that is taking a risk. Look at that bubble, bubble, bubble. Turn this off. Okay, you definitely want to skewer that linguine, break it up at this point, because if it is not broken up, that's bubbling. And all those ingredients are marrying. Isn't that nice? Whoa, oh, look at that. I dropped the water out of the container. Don't freak out, it's okay. Not the end of the world. You don't want your linguine to stick, though. Because if it's sticking, then somebody will have this big, huge, massive chunk of starch that won't be cooked right. So massage your linguine and your broccoli together. This is a good boil. And remember, I put sea salt in there, so you could put any type of salt. I like sea salt. It adds a little bit of minerals. We got some salt over here I haven't even broken out. The Himalayan sea salt. I'm anxious to try this stuff. I haven't even gotten into it. I've been living on my kosher sea salt collection from 1985. Buying 20 pounds of sea salt was, kind of a big move. Salt doesn't go bad. Neither does honey. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go ahead and... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you see that? Camera attack. Okay, massage. Massage the dish. I know what you're saying. David, get a camera stand. It's time you made the big move. Make it professional. People want to see prosumer stuff. They want to see average people cooking in the kitchen. Massage that linguine, and you see what I'm doing with the beef hot dogs? Yeah, I'm just moving them around in there. They're curling up on me. Taking about 13 minutes, so it takes a while. This is also cooking in front. Man, that's boiling. That's a roaring boil. Basically, I'm just nesting the ingredients. No big deal. Whoa. Okay. The broccoli virtually breaks right up, and a lot of the nutrition of the broccoli goes into the linguine. No, I'm not gay, dude. You got your gaydars off big time. Yeah. I'm what is called a stud. Yeah, I'm one of these guys who's got incredible stamina, built like a stallion. Yeah. Is there a spill there? Sorry. Yeah, it's good to wipe up after the account, but you're not supposed to wipe up a hot burner. That's a little dangerous. All right. You stud muffin, you. Yeah. So Sarah's going to start the show in the other room where I am. Yeah, I'm buff, and I'm ready to go at all times. Dave, would you have a cooking show discussing the levels of rancid meat? No. I talked to the USDA representative, and it was so disturbing. I was complaining about some meat that was green at the store that was in the past use section, and I was like, "Hello, is this USDA?" "Yes, sir, this is USDA." Well, why is it green meat is in my market? Are they allowed to sell green meat? And he actually stood there and went through his list of things in front of him. Said, "Yes, sir, green meat is wholesome meat. It's when it turns purple and gets fuzzy on the outside, that's when you have to worry." And you're complaining about me eating a little hot dog. Come on. This linguine is getting great. And you know, the broccolis just break it right up. Perfect. And I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, you're eating broccoli that's been, overcooked. No. Remember this? Somebody said last week, they said, David, how come Jingle, remember we told you we're going to ban you for that. Thanks. This is my casserole dish, my go-to casserole dish. When I feed 8 people, I need something this big to feed 8 people. So yes, I do make casseroles. I mean, what the hell? Dave, all you do is make casserole. Now you can add Parmesan to this dish if you want, but I've got a 3 cheese deal going here, so I think I'm good. Francisco Rinaldi, buddy. Fantastic. Almost done. And you know, the broccoli, it's the perfect timing because the broccoli is perfectly done. And it breaks off, the tip breaks off, so you have a little kind of a garnish of greenness in your lasagna or in your linguine. I know. It's cozy. Isn't it nice? It's a home. It's a cozy home. With a beautiful view of the Olympic Mountains, and I've got about an acre of pure heaven. It's absolutely beautiful here. My backyard is an enchanted forest. I've got a spa, a swim spa, which I work out in every day. And all of this is extremely affordable. I mean, this is a modular home. I bought a used spa and I built the deck myself along with the fence. And of course the bomb or the bulletproofing exterior that I have. But all that's personal. I take the time to do that, to improve my compound. Yeah. You can't afford olive oil? Well, buy one of those sardines with olive oil in them and use the olive oil from the sardines. That way you can put the sardines in the dish too and have kind of a little Mediterranean flavor. Yeah. Don't ever mention that guy's name again on my show, ever. Piss off! My God, man, pull yourself together! Hi, Misty. Welcome. Okay, we're ready to turn it off. Calmness. Calm down. Calm down. You know, only my swim spa cover knows for sure whether I swim naked or not. I don't feel I am. I just am. I've been tested out pretty high. It doesn't matter. Intelligence is irrelevant. No, I'm not missing my teeth. Let me show you. See? Yeah. Intelligence is irrelevant. If you worked at Walmart as a greeter, you'd be a lot richer than me. No, you can get an acre for about $50,000 here, comfortably. In my area, though, an acre is like an encounter with the island county, which is kind of a nightmare. Never had any STDs. I'm not, sexually active like Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. Okay, we're almost ready to drain the water. It's a big moment in your life. In doing so, I run cold water in the sink whenever I do this. Like that. Cold water. Going to go ahead and put a little bit of Italian seasoning at the bottom of the pan. Put the noodles on top of the Italian seasoning at the bottom. Get the rest of your noodles out of your noodle pan. And put those on top. And then take your sauce and go right on top of your noodles with your sauce. Oh, but remember I was going to use the rest of this container. Good idea. Go ahead and pour the rest of the container on top of this. How to get it started. That way you're not wasting anything. This stuff is so good, you want to use all of it. Okay, there we go. And then cover it with the beautiful pasta or the sauce you just made. Nice. And the onions pull off right off the bottom like that and glaze over the top. There you go. I like to put a little water in the pan and, make sure it doesn't stick, because these things will stick if you have a. All right, this is covered up like that, and then begin to massage it in. Kind of mix it up, rotating the linguine. Rotating the linguine. Yeah, the Oria. Oh, beautiful. You know, I have some cheese that I picked up. I showed it to you last week. It's this. It's a cheese alternative. It's made out of rice. Go veggie. Anyway, I'm going to just take that and cover this with a couple slices of this cheese because I don't have any Parmesan right now. But you definitely could cover the entire dish with Parmesan. All right, we're done. Beautiful. Hey. Yeah, just when you put these on and cover it up, I know this looks like American cheese, but it's actually cheese alternative. You cover it up like that, it'll melt right in there, and it'll form a nice glazed topping. Oh, it's not chemtrail. It's made out of rice. I was quite amazed they made cheese out of rice, but whatever. Less soy, right? Hey, this has been a complete meal. Designed to serve 8 people. And it is pretty good. It's full of nutrition. It's got vegetables in it and full of taste. Yeah, I can't wait to get into this. All right, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for coming in. I will be opening up the show in the other room. But let me make sure the computer's on for a second. I'm going to stop off right now and just... Oh, you want to do that? Okay, Sarah's going to take the computer outside. So we're going to do a little... Yeah, you might want to put a table out there. Okay, so Sarah's going to pick up where I left off. I'll leave this camera active. Thank you for watching the Frankly Linguine show. It's always fun to have a show where I can teach people how to cook for less, and who wants to cook with hot dogs? I don't. That's why I made sausages. Okay, take care, everybody. Full of taste. Love it.